And we are live. And go ahead, Nick. So the topic is, episode 4. Let's start biz together. You're mentioning on our DMs with each other, like starting an e-commerce business, like
Yeah,
do it live.
yeah, a drop shipping, no hands-on e-commerce business from basically scratch. I did all the groundwork. I got the domain. I have the basic website set up. I'll walk through how to fucking do the whole thing.
Cool, man.
Add products, how to source products, everything.
All right. So
Walk through how.
yeah, walk us through that. I still need to share the link for this.
Okay.
So walk me through that while I'm doing this.
All right. Well, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm making sure. The only thing I have not done is I have not attached associated my Stripe account yet, because I have to have API keys and stuff public or viewable. But I will set up the rest. So I'm going to share my screen.
All right. Let me see. I think I need a.
It shows me the option. So.
Okay, try it out. This is the first time I had somebody else share a screen, so.
Okay.
There we go. Add the stream. All right. Okay, cool. Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah. Again.
Oh, Inception.
Yeah, sorry, a little Inception there. I wanted to get so I can actually look at you too. Oh man, I was gonna get this resized. Jesus, my main monitor is so much bigger than my MacBook. I've got a beast of a monitor. Can you see that okay?
Let me get back to this. Yeah, okay. I can see it.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want me to full screen it, or do you want to be on the side?
We'll do it on the side.
Okay.
So last year I had this crazy idea, because there's this word that just makes me laugh every time I see it, and it's yeet. Don't even know what it means, but I know it's just made me laugh anytime I see it. So I had this idea to make a drop shipping store based on this word. And there's several components to this to make it work without costing a lot of money up front, without having to source or wholesale or warehouse products or have things printed. And it's a service called Printful. Printful.
Okay.
Yep. Printful connects. It's actually, you can see I placed an order today. I bought something for myself.
Well, if you don't invest in yourself, then what the hell?
Yeah. So, Printful is it's a drop shipping on-demand print fulfillment service. They've got everything from T-shirts to hats to like gator face masks, and that's what that order is right there. I ordered myself a yeet mask. And honestly, if you're doing something super simple like this, you don't even have to use Canva. You have to use Photoshop. You can if you're just putting text on something, you just put it in, use their text editor, and you have a product you can sell to people. You can do it manually, or you can do it like I'm doing it, where you're building a website and it connects using WooCommerce through WordPress. So I'm going to assume anybody who's this far knows what WordPress is, knows what WooCommerce is, and understands how to install plugins. That's the basic of it. We'll visit the website.
Yeah, and if you don't know how to use WordPress at this point,
yep, there's
plenty of free resources.
Yep. Just fuck around like I did. I learned WordPress literally just screwing around and seeing what I break, and then going, can you restore a backup from 2 days ago, please?
No, dude, I did the same thing. I learned WordPress in 2010 when I was in Afghanistan.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing is I ended up using a service from Namecheap called EasyWP or Easy WordPress. Super inexpensive, like $7 a month for basically anything you'll ever be able to need to do from a drop shipping site unless it goes viral, which will be hilarious if this did, but I really doubt it will. I am not a web designer by any means. I'm a technologist. So my skill set is figuring out how tech works. So I'm going to show you guys how this tech works. From your dashboard, go in, you install a couple things, install WooCommerce, install a Printful plugin. I have the MailChimp plugin installed. Those are the basics of all you need to start this part of the process. You'll also have to set up a Stripe account, which WooCommerce will walk you through. But the main thing is creating products. That's, I think, where so many people get caught up, is creating products. Printful made it really, really easy. Come in, create a store, go to your store, and start creating products. Why is it syncing? See, I fucked something up. Oh, I know what it is. I got my SSL went live. Hang on. There we go. All right, let's see if that fixed it. See, break shit.
Yeah, it's part of the learning curve. Yeah, still part of the learning curve.
We'll start a store from scratch. We'll just delete this one and fuck it.
Oh man, I love it.
Hey, we're doing it live.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's it kind of.
I want people to see me.
Yeah, it kind of points out a good point where it's like, guys, if you see somebody and you're like, man, he's so good at this thing, but you don't see what actually happens behind the scenes, you're like, wow, like I could do that.
Yeah, they fucked up 10 times before they ever sent you this. I forgot to do this earlier. Coffee mugs. Basic categories. I'm not going to fuck around with all this other fancy stuff. All right, so we are going to I guess I'll follow the directions on screen for once.
How often do you do that now?
Never.
Yeah,
I fuck it up a bunch of times before I figure out.
It's like accept. Wait, you want to install a plugin on my web browser? No. Accept.
Yeah, see, I fucked up. What the fuck did I do? Oh, see? Yeah, see the API keys right there. So we're not going to do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Why did I lose my store? Weird. See this?
Guys, if you guys want to start your own store, this is how difficult it is.
Like, it was just like I literally did this 3 hours ago. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, don't worry. If anybody sees this, all you security people, I will be changing my API keys after this. Sure. All right. Oops. Oh, wrong one. WordPress even warned you. Like, you remember when like WordPress never warned you about that stuff? Like, you're editing a plugin. Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, well, WordPress wasn't very consumer friendly back then when they first came out.
No. All right, we're gonna delete this shit.
I don't even like like our dry cleaners website is hosted on WordPress, and I don't even look at it. I probably check it out maybe like once or twice a year on the back end.
Yeah.
It's like, because I just have everything set to automatic. It's like, okay, just update it. Go ahead and update it, on its own. I get an email every now and then. It's like, hey, you're updated to WordPress, da da da. It's like, okay, that's cool. It's like, whatever.
All right, we're gonna try this again. Plugins. Add new. See, everybody fucks up. It's a good thing it's a really good thing we didn't use my idea of everybody take a shot every time I say fuck.
Oh, you'd be plastered, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. So again, install plugin. I don't even know what I did.
I'm gonna try to. Well, I try to invite Clay, but he's going to bed. Right
Old
now.
man.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have any kids or anything. Like, what the...
Well, considering how much effort it took him to grow his hair out, I'm pretty sure it's fucking right.
What the fuck is going on? Okay, we're gonna set this up manually. I think that's what I did.
It's like, hey, come watch two old guys build something together.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Again, security people, I will be changing my API keys. All right.
So in the meantime, like, what did you have planned for all this? Like,
Originally it started off, I was just like, I had the idea. I had some friends I have several friends who just encourage my dumb ideas.
Mhm.
So I sold them custom made Yeet mugs. I went to like entrepreneur, like I said, who wants to buy one of these fucking ugly mugs that I had my wife cut the vinyl out on Cricut. I put it on a coffee mug, and that's that.
Okay.
I was like, hey, let's validate the idea, and I got like 5 people to buy them. I'm like, people keep giving me money. This might be a thing. So that was that. So I built it out. I have yet to mail the mugs because they were so ugly. I'm just embarrassed by them. But I've improved my process, so I have some ideas.
Well, that's just good, QA, right?
Yeah.
Like quality assurance.
Yep.
So.
All right. So we're going to start with a Yeet mask. I'm going to show you how to make this without any design, without anything. Low budget. Oops, I do not want to upload a file. Background color red because that's my brand colors. Always stick to your branding, guys.
I think that's like another topic we should talk about next time.
Yeah.
Branding.
Establish your branding early and stick to it.
Yeah. Just like how I said, I think I'm going to change my branding. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. Wow, that's interesting.
I'm actually going to change the size a little bit. See, just
nice.
Little tiny things.
Yeah.
Bring it up a little bit. And the nice thing is, like, this is one of the reasons I love Printful is you can create them. Like the mockups, when I do this, when I proceed to mockups, it's going to sync everything to my store. It's going to let me pick the models I want to use. I'm going to go with this dude because I love the hair.
Printful, like 1L?
Yeah.
1L. Okay, I'm going to put that in the chat real quick.
What I typically like, nobody likes paying shipping.
Yeah.
So the best thing I've seen people doing is offering, jack your price up, just like the old eBay days. Jack your price up, include free shipping. People don't complain.
Yeah. Yeah. Cover your costs.
Yep. Cover the basic cost of it, especially if you're just getting started. Like it costs so the order I just put through for myself, fulfilled, printed, shipped, and everything was $17.95 or $96 or something like that. I'm only going to make after $21. If I sell one, I'm only going to make $3 or $4. But that's the whole point of drop shipping.
Yeah,
you lose a little bit of margin for the efficiency for what you're paying in the efficiencies.
But then but if you multiply that by like 100, 1,000 customers, it's like, well, it starts to add up, right?
Yep.
Sorry, like looking at stocks.
Yep.
Like, well, I bought one, like I bought Shopify when it was like $340, and now it's at like almost $700, something like that. And it's like, well, it's only one,
Yep.
But it's kind of like proof of concept. It's like, okay, made a good buy, didn't spend a whole bunch of money, didn't lose a whole bunch of money. Later down the line, maybe their prices might drop a little bit again, and I'm going to buy more. So.
Yep. So. Why is it not? See, again, having problems. I just made one of these like 3 hours ago to test this out. Gotta love doing shit live.
What is it? Murphy's Law.
Yeah. For some reason, it's not syncing to my store. The fuck are you talking about? An API key is wrong. Oh. The native store, that's why. Fucking store settings. See?
Guys, this is what real life is like.
Yes, it is.
If you're not tech savvy, God bless you.
All right, we got to delete this store.
At least you didn't have like 100
ton.
products.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah, like-
pissed.
You like wrote like single-handedly wrote each of the copy.
Yeah.
For each product, and you're like, oh, I gotta deal with this store. I gotta
Yeah.
start over.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's the fucking worst.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Fuck you. I know. All right. The other cool thing is if you have access to these other marketplaces, it's a really cool platform.
Yeah. Besides Wix, don't do Wix. Do you like Wix? Have you ever used it?
I'll be honest, I don't really care.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'm indifferent. Like our company, we're actually looking at building out our new website custom.
Mhm. Oh,
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. See, I had to delete the API key. That was the.
I was just looking at your Karen meme. Can I talk to your manager?
I had to post it because my dad was a barber, but my little sister is a manager of a hair salon. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're connected.
There you go. Add your first product.
Add your first product. We're gonna go back to the fucking.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Smash.
delete the first 20 minutes of this video and then we'll upload it.
All right.
I wonder if you'll get a sell while you're doing this.
That'd be funny.
Well,
It won't work because none of my Stripe stuff is enabled.
oh, okay.
The shopping is not. But come back tomorrow if you're watching. Background color is red, and that's the same color as the page. So.
Got him.
Yep. All right, got to move it up a little bit. There we go. There's tons of like I said earlier, this is the main reason I think I really like Printful versus some of the other options out there.
Yeah.
Accessories. Oh, masks.
So what is it? This is like the actual like product descriptions.
Yeah, you can either do your product descriptions in Printful, or you can go in and edit them in WooCommerce and just find it easier.
Okay. $20?
$21.
How'd you come with that pricing?
It cost me $18 to print and ship it, and $3 profit.
Okay.
I just pulled a number out of my butt how much money I wanted to make on them.
Okay. All right.
First product.
There you go.
In the system.
Swag for all.
Yep.
I'm sure there would be plenty of people who would buy that. I have like a few friends I think who would buy that.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the only problem right now is the delay. It's almost 2 weeks to get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
they're having
because
problems.
the production is on the masks is a lot slower than what I would like.
Mhm.
But we'll make a coffee mug. Kind of show. Oh, that's why it's not showing. There we go. Add a product. Actually, they just added this new coffee mug style since the last time I was fucking around in here. So it's ceramic and the colored inside.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it's the same color as the text. I like when I started doing it, I'm like, I could just make a whole shit ton of stuff that just say yeet.
Yeah. You'd be like the next. What was it? Supreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
you
it's
just
what I kind of
limit
stole their.
their color branding.
Yeah. It's just not It's just not italicized open sans bold.
No, just make it like just make everything limited edition. Like we're only just selling 5 of these. You know, $100 a pop.
Yeah. There we go.
You wash it
$75.
once and it's ruined.
There,
Did you see
coffee
that
mug.
shit? That shit. I think it was Supreme. They sold a brick with the Supreme logo on it. Did you do that? For like what? Like $5,000 or something? I don't remember the price. It's just some ridiculous price.
Yeah.
Sweet. Look at that, dude. That one only took you like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's go back and we'll look at the managing of this stuff. I think this is the reason people should be using things like WooCommerce because it's so easy to manage. You can manage inventory. Here, watch this thing. I'm going to do 19.99.
Yeah. You're getting a awesome deal, man.
I'm going to do that to all the products.
Psychology 101.
It was $75.
75% of the time, it works all the time. Eat your day. All right. We're gonna do a copywriting episode too, man.
What's that?
Do a copywriting episode.
Yes, please. Because actually, I was just talking to Todd about that. I'm like, there's one thing in the last year I've realized I hate copywriting. All right, so we're gonna do it. Set the inventory on here.
Yeah. So what are you doing?
So this is WooCommerce product management. So you can do this stuff and create your products inside Printful, but this is where you can go in and create.
Because everything's gonna be sold on your site, so like you want like the fine tuning of the products, right?
Yep.
Okay. So like so Printful. Okay, so I see you're setting 10 in stock. Does Printful know that, or do they have like an API that can that, or
WooCommerce knows that. So if 10 people bought this mug, it would no longer be available through the inventory management.
Yeah, so it, like sold out on your website.
Yep. So Printful's job is just design and fulfillment. That's all it does. WooCommerce handles the actual commerce part of the business, the inventory management, the WordPress stuff, all of that.
Yeah. Okay. So, customer comes to your site, buys a cup. WooCommerce says like, all right, they bought 1 cup. Now we're down to 9.
Yep.
And then, it just WooCommerce tells Printful like, hey, this customer bought 1 cup, print it, ship it out to them.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. It's not like they're out of stock.
No.
Right? They're just like print on demand.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep. And you can set things like an email notification. And I know it's kind of goofy if you're doing something that's drop ship. If you want to create that false scarcity, if you just want to create something limited, like if you wanted to put a Yeet mug on there, like something on your coffee mug that was just said limited edition on the bottom of it. We'll do that real quick. Let's do this. You can add another layer, I think somewhere in here. Oh, yep.
Magic mug. Why don't you just call it like a muggle?
Oh, I didn't even edit the color, edit the page. This. Yeah, and then go in and make this your. I'll fix this right now. Back to all products. Yeah, if you want to create something limited edition that's on, you certainly can. And there's an artist I know that uses Printful and similar services for their print service, for their artwork. You could do what's that? Iconic. Has to use an on-demand service like Printful or something like that for their fulfillment. I think they're just a marketing company that kind of like Sticker Mule anymore. So same thing, come in, set your inventory stock if you want to create something that's a limited edition or something like that. Do not allow back orders. Even only allow this thing to be ordered one at a time.
Why does that matter?
That would allow people to only, like, if you had something that was limited, if you weren't doing like drop shipping, if you just wanted to limit, like if you were selling masks right now, and you wanted to limit how many people could buy from you at one time, you'd set a order, that order only one at a time setting up here, down here.
What are you saying? Like it's like one per customer kind of thing?
Yep. So enable this to only allow the item to be bought in a single order. So you can't like bulk order something.
Gotcha.
My Magic Mouse is being a pain in the ass. I don't know what the deal is. I have one of those Apple Magic mice, and well, it's really cool. Sometimes a pain in the ass.
Is it the first gen or second gen?
Second gen.
Oh.
I got a new mouse. I got a Rick and Morty mouse pad, and it doesn't like Rick's face.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Gee.
Yep. So that's the core basic of setting up just the WooCommerce part of it and the Printful part of it. I think so many people just get caught up in the tech aspect of like what I just did, but it's really simple. Just getting in and fucking around.
No, it's like if you have half a brain, you could eventually figure it out. Eventually, I mean, it wasn't the easiest thing. Like just WordPress on its own was like, okay, what does this do?
Yep.
Why am I clicking? And it's like that's the thing about do you remember? I don't know how you feel about this. Like, you still play video games?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the first thing you do when you start up a new video game and it brings you up to like the menu, right? It's like new game, options, cinematics, whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but what's the first thing you do?
Play game.
Okay.
I don't fuck around with cinematic. Like I have an Xbox One sitting on my desk, so I just like it. I plug it in and I let it run. Now, when I was thinking about playing World of Warcraft, I did go in and modify graphic settings and stuff before I got started, just because I knew limitations about the computer. But
yeah, for me, I can't help myself, dude. Like I always pick options. That's the very first thing I do. Anything, like any new program, any new game, whatever, like options. Like what can I adjust? And like WordPress is kind of like that, where it's like there's a lot of things you can adjust and set things, but you're not gonna break it. Well, you might break it. You might break it, but it's not the worst thing,
right here, I'm going to show you something right here. Right here, create a backup.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's internet 101, I guess, or technology 101.
Before you do anything major, go to your host and do a backup.
Yeah.
I don't know. It saved my ass. So like having, we use for my day job, we use Flywheel. I don't know how many times that Flywheel backup has saved my ass.
Really?
Yeah, just because it sometimes it's just installing an updated plugin breaks shit, and you're like, nope, we're gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna skip this update until the next one comes available because something broke. So having those backups and then just using restore, that's so nice. So
like our website, our business website is I use this plugin to back it up to Google Drive free.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't change anything on there. I don't add. There's no blog. It like the entire website's probably like like a megabyte.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever. I just back up to our company account name. So
yeah. But if you want to do drop shipping, if you want to do e-commerce stuff, it's not as complicated as people make it out to be, and it's always bugged me about that. We were talking about that before we started about everybody, like right now, businesses are struggling to figure out how they're going to survive. I'm like, restaurants should have a menu on their website that's updated and readable, with instructions on the best way people can order from you. All that stuff's easily available. Use fucking Wix if that's what you're comfortable with. Or if you're Joe Rogan, use what the hell's he using hawking right now? Not Shopify.
No idea. I don't follow Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Anyway, but like, it's not that hard figuring this stuff out. Hell, I just put 3 products on an e-commerce store in 20 minutes, and that's after I fucked up twice.
Yeah. It's simple. It really is simple. It's just like a lot of people they kind of hold themselves back because they're like, well, who's gonna want to buy this? And it's like, well, have you tried?
Have you asked? Have you just sent DMs to your closest friends who hear all your crazy ideas all the time anyways?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I made this thing. What do you think? Would you buy it? Like, here's how much it costs. Like $5.
Yep.
And that's like I see Noah Kagan. He's putting out his whole not earn 1K, monthly 1K program.
Yeah.
And it's like coming out of the woodworks. It's like I haven't heard from it in such a long time, and it's like, okay, cool. No, I mean I love it. And then if you can get in, supposedly it's $7 now to join in.
I mean, this cost me $7 a month. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I love, so I get why Noah's doing this. People need an extra $1,000 and they need the encouragement to figure out that they can do this stuff, that it's not as, you don't have to build a website to sell stuff. Sell it to your friends, sell it on Facebook Marketplace. My wife sells the crap out of her crafts on Facebook Marketplace, and we have a local, it's shut down now because of obvious reasons, but like local craft shows,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's $700-800 a month, that, or $700-800 a month that we didn't have the month before.
Yeah.
Just making signs with her Etsy, with her Cricut, taking vinyl, cutting a cute little design, putting the vinyl on it, and drilling a hole and putting a, you know.
I know, like, if you want to see how easy it is to start a business, like, go check out Etsy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, people will buy pretty much anything. People will buy crystals that absorb Wi-Fi and sell your signals into the stone.
If you can write the copy strong enough, you can sell almost anything on the internet.
It's only $149, guys. Buy a set of crystals. It'll block negative energy, make you feel empowered, make you more money, and block dangerous cell phone signals. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Right. So, yeah, that was setting up an e-commerce site.
Dude, super simple, man.
Yeah. I still have, so I've got on my YouTube channel a video I made like 2 years ago. I still get like 1,000 hits a month on it because it's just doing the same things, connecting Printful, creating a product, and syncing it to my WooCommerce store.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter of coming up with something people want to buy and trying to sell it. And fuck it. Worst case, you're out $20-30.
Yeah.
Run an ad on Facebook for the product, and like I went what I ended up doing. You can take those mock-ups. You don't have to buy the product yourself. I am gonna, once I get my mask, I'm gonna take pictures of myself wearing it around town.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta do some promotion on it, right?
Yeah, but you can like use, like, if you don't want to spend the money on buying a Yeet mug. Send yourself, do the mock-ups and run an ad on Facebook Marketplace ad. Spend $10 and test it out. Test out your copy and everything else. It's not that. That's the copy is, I think, where I stumble. I just don't like. It's a fucking mug. Buy it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You know what? When it comes to copy, so like we sell a lot of stuff on was it OfferUp?
Yeah.
I just sold my kid's loft bed for like $50. I posted it that day. All I wrote was used 2 years, will not deliver, must pick up. Like here's the brand and name and things like that. Like $50.
Yeah.
Normally, like, because being the copywriting mindset that I have, I'm like, oh, I want to write like this whole backstory around it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, this bed was gently used by a kid who had an imagination and whatever,
Yeah.
just to make this engaging and the story fun or whatever. But then it's like, as soon as I posted it was just like 10 minutes later, hey, I'm interested in your bed. How much? It's like, well, $50. And then another person is like, all right, I'm interested. I want to come down. I got $50 right now. I was like, all right,
yeah,
here's the address. Come down. Sold it that day. And it's like, man, do I want to spend all day writing copy, or do I want to just spend my time selling shit?
Yeah, you could have probably, maybe if you wrote some copy, maybe got $75 out of it.
Yeah.
Or you could have had a starting price of 75 and you probably still would have sold it for 50.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the product and the need.
Yeah. The more expensive the item that you're selling, or depending on how vague the category is that you're selling in, then sure. Yeah. Copy is going to help you out better than just being like, well, here's my thing. Here's a price. Do you want to buy it or not?
Yeah.
But if it's just something simple, it's like, just put it out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I said, it's a coffee mug.
Yep. It's a coffee mug that says
Yeah.
yeet in white letters.
Yeah. You can tell your friends it's the next Supreme.
Yep.
There you go. That's part of your copy. Just put that in your copy. The next Supreme.
Nope. Not even gonna say that. Because knowing my luck, they've got some mention. They've got a mention.io account, and they're looking for anybody that says the next Supreme.
Oh my god!
And just suing everybody.
Yeah, the next Supreme pizza. There you go.
Yeah.
You sell pizzas, but like, hey, this is the next Supreme that you're gonna eat.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
I like this. $75, $19.99, 10 in stock. I'm leaving it.
Yeah, see what happens.
And the magic one, I'm going to leave at $99. I'm going to set up my Stripe stuff after this is over. And
yeah, I'm going to laugh so hard if you tell me you got to sell out that, man. That's just, you know what? And then just raise the price after that.
Yep.
Just sell one price. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a WooCommerce plugin that will like incrementally raise the price on demand.
There's got to be something like, well, yeah, something that kind of like,
yeah,
every time you set a trigger, it's like, well, if somebody hits the buy button, raise it up. Yeah, there's got to be something like that. Has to be.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. Just every time somebody buys one, it goes up another $1.
Yeah. And then you put the little ticker on there that says like limited edition or for a limited time only, you know, 5 hours. Every time somebody buys, it's like the timer just clicks down like another 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
That'd be hilarious.
We just make some kind of social experiment website like that.
I bet there exists. Like there's a bar in Las Vegas that the prices of the drinks fluctuate based on demand, and it's all the POS manages it automatically.
I've never heard of it. Yeah. I don't get out much.
Yeah,
but
well, it's probably, I think it's on the Strip, so I assume you're nowhere near it. Because they had a copycat of it here in Des Moines, and it was like, I went up to go get a fucking Jack and Coke, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that'll be $7.99." I'm like, "It's a fucking Jack and Coke in Des Moines."
Yeah, you say $7.99. I'm like, oh yeah, that's reasonable.
It should have been $5.
I'm like, oh man, at least it's not $15. Okay, yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's funny. Yeah, you know, different social experiences depending on where you live and the just where you live, right?
Yeah, somebody from New York sees a Yeet mug and it looks like it's Supreme. They'll be like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Midwesterners are like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. And why was it $75 and marked down? I'm just gonna there's gonna be like no consistency to any pricing on this. It's just all, you know, fucking.
Well, yeah, it's basically like an Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
Or oh shit, who's that painter? Not Andy Warhol. Is it Andy Warhol?
Oh, Banksy.
No, not Banksy. The old guy, old time guy, 70s. Like Andy Warhol, but the painter guy, nobody could figure him out. Fucking name, what's his name?
I thought that was Andy Warhol.
Was it Warhol?
Yeah, it was one of like pink like soup cans and shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, like nobody could figure Warhol. Out. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's like one of those things. Like, who cares? Like, this guy's like.
I'm gonna go to every e-commerce, like every Shopify new article that says what you should do for your e-commerce site, and just do the opposite. Yeah. Even prices, no $19.99, $24.
Oh no,
Playing-
you gotta make it like an odd. No, yeah, even numbers then, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
whole numbers like $24, not
Yeah.
$24.99 or $24.98. Just whole numbers.
I wonder if we can like.
Dude, I remember, like, I swear to God that whoever came up with like the doing like 1997 numbers cherry picked that fucking data. There's no. I'd put money that if we went back to their data, if we had access, we had a time machine and could go anywhere and see that person's data, they're full of shit. They just needed something to bring to their boss.
Yeah, I did some research about that years ago when I was first, getting into copywriting, and I was like, yeah, why is it 1999, right? Like right at the edge, and it's like, well, you know that you have to pay tax anyway, so it's gonna like bring it up anyway. So why bring it up there, or why is it that odd numbers are so fascinating to like buy, right? I did the research, totally forgot why. I think there's some merit to it, maybe, but then at the same time, maybe it's like, it's one of those herd mentalities where it's like, well, these guys are doing 1999, and then everybody else started doing it, and then it just became like such a staple in the history of our lives. And it's like everybody's just so used to it. They're like, well, yeah, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm making everything even prices. All the numbers will be even. There will be no odd numbers in my pricing.
I don't think that's ever like thrown me off. It's like if I see,
if you want it, you want it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've bought things at even numbers, and it's like, okay, $24, cool, I'll take it.
24.
Just make everything sevens.
Everything's sevens.
Yeah. Everything is 777.
Yeah, I can't make any money on that. So
77 then.
Yeah, so I made the mug original price $86 and the sale price $24.24.
Oh man, you're just gonna like blow people's minds. They're like, why is it $24.24? You're like, I have to buy it now. I have to see what's so different about this.
Everything in the store will be $24.24.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeet 24.
It'd be funny if you could like break down the word yeet or the letters into like binary, and it actually came out to 24 or something like that.
That would be pretty fucking funny. All right, let's go to this. 88.68.
It's like a radio station.
I don't know. No, it'd be too low to be a radio station.
88.
Yeah, does it go that low?
Yeah. I think 88 is close.
This is gonna be too much fun.
Dude, if you get a sale, I swear to God, dude, I'm just gonna throw my hat and be like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You're having too much fun over there, man.
Yep. There's like 2,468 e-masks in stock.
All right. Oh man, you're all right. I think that pretty much sums up this show for tonight. we're gonna cut it right here. We're at the 54 mark. We're gonna cut it right here. Nick, don't go anywhere, man. I'm gonna have the
Oh,
mark.